Hello there, good morning, welcome back to my channel. My name's Louise and this is Louise's Lifestyle. Thank you for joining me. So it's the 29th of March and I think roughly 11 days ago I did do a general update on most of the tropical plants that I brought back from Bangladesh, and I did briefly look at these two mango trees here, the Amrupali and the Blackstone. However, I noticed some slight changes, but as I've not really documented these two saplings since I got them, really, I sort of generally looked at them, but I haven't really done many close-ups. And every day I come in and I inspect my plants, check the leaves for pests or new signs of growth. And I think I've noticed some changes, but having not sort of done close-ups in the previous videos, not properly anyway, I think I'm going to do is create a playlist just for the mangoes and maybe just separate all the tropical plants out, jackfruit into one, guavas into another, etc. So yeah, I'm going to put up a screenshot of the video 10 days ago, and I'll put a timestamp in there, so if the viewers want to see what these mangoes looked like, I mean, visibly there's not much change, but a close-up look to see what I'm seeing here now. So this one, I've probably not sort of articulated that very well. This one, the Amrupali, this has got 5 stems on it, and most of these, when I've filmed, the bud has been quite tightly closed. But recently, in the last couple of days, it started to open up. I don't know if you can see. So from the side, it's sort of definitely opened up at the centre. It's not a closed bud anymore. And see if I can zoom in a little bit. Yeah, so it's definitely opening up, and I'll just go across to the this one here. That too, that has definitely opened up. So I'm sort of, fingers crossed, hoping that's signs of new growth. I don't expect flowers. I think that would be a bonus if it did flower, but to just get a new flush of leaves would, indicate that the plants are settled in now. It's been, well, we're on the 3rd month since I brought them from Bangladesh, so I think, that would be great, if this was the sign of a new set of leaves, active growth happening. This bud here I actually removed when in the early days when I got it, I brought it back from Bangladesh. I decided, thought, maybe let's see if it branches or not, So I just thought, well, the other buds I'll leave. I'll just try this one. There's definitely a little nubbin of green there that wasn't there before. So down here, let's have a look. That too looks like it's starting, there's some changes going on there. And down here, this bud is sort of still a lot tighter. It's not fully opened like the others, but at least I can document that and say, well, yeah, that one looked like this on March 29th, and the one above it, looked like this. So if I come back in a month's time and film, I can look back on this video and compare. So that's the Amrupali. I'm just going to move this tree out of the way and get to the Blackstone. Right, so the Blackstone, I had to brutally cut back, take out quite a sizable branch. It looked like it, well, if you see the original video, it was really flopped over, you know, this stem had got damaged, so I had to remove that. But these two have just remained. There was some leaf drop, but they've kept this amount of leaves on. There hasn't been much change in them. And I check on the centre where if there's any growth going to happen, it should be happening here. And I did take out the bud because I wanted this to branch with it being so sort of sparse. You know, I thought it'd be nice if we could get it to branch by taking out the growing tip. So whether that will work or not, I don't know. There is, let's see, just under here. Let me see if I can go in a bit. There's like a little sizable bump here. Whether that will turn out to be a branch, a new stem. But not much happening on this one. Let's have a look at that one there. Not much happening on this one either. It's a bit hard to focus. Let me just... Sometimes I imagine I see sort of like a sign of growth, like a reddening, like a deep sort of reddening, but I don't know whether it's just the light, the way it catches it. So not as prominent, you know, doesn't appear to be much happening 3 months on with the Blackstone. However, it's still alive, and further down the stem I sort of checked to see if there's any signs of any side growth further down, but there isn't. And yeah, so have a look folks at the previous video, particularly on the Amrupali, and let me know what you think. If there's definitely would you agree with me that there is a change there in the bud shape? Does it look like it's going to put out new leaves? And I would love for this Blackstone as well to follow suit, you know, but they are different varieties and have different growth times. You know, I imagine in their natural habitat they would be flowering at different times as well. You know, it's a seasonal thing, so if they are going to push out new growth, it may not be in tandem with each other. So there we have it. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and share with your friends. Give this video a thumbs up, please. And thank you very much for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.